The galactic empire of Etherion had ruled the known universe for over 10 millennia. Their fleets blackened skies, their armies crushed entire worlds, and their scholars bent the laws of physics to their will. Species after species had fallen into submission, offering tributes, labor, and loyalty. To the Etherion, war was no longer a challenge. It was a formality. When their long-range probes discovered an emerging civilization in a forgotten corner of the Orion Arm, the Empire hardly blinked. The beings were carbon-based, bound to a single blue-green planet they called Earth. They hadn't even mastered interstellar travel. Pathetic. Lord Admiral Vrindos was tasked with the subjugation. He considered it beneath him. He assigned a single war fleet, 12 dreadnoughts, 5,000 fighters, and one command ship, the Sovereign's Fist, enough to conquer 100 primitive worlds. As the fleet departed Etherion Prime, few even bothered to record the mission. Another routine conquest. When the Imperial fleet entered the Sol system, they received no challenge. Their ships moved past the outer planets with ease. Their scanners detected only scattered satellites and orbital debris, primitive and unthreatening. Vrindos sneered. He ordered a transmission beamed toward Earth, a standard ultimatum demanding unconditional surrender. There was no reply. Vrindos, irritated, ordered a display of power. The dreadnought Tyrant's Roar fired a low-yield plasma cannon at Earth's moon, carving a visible scar across its surface. "Now they will answer," he muttered. Hours passed. Then finally, a transmission came, simple, short, and chilling. One human voice spoke, calm and cold. "You have made a mistake. You were warned. Run." The Admiral laughed. "Send in the landing parties," he ordered. As Etherian ships descended through Earth's atmosphere, the unexpected happened. The human defense systems, previously hidden and seemingly insignificant, activated with terrifying precision. Railguns hidden in city ruins, satellites equipped with mass drivers, and stealth drones deployed from underground silos. The humans hadn't wasted their resources on flashy defenses. They had perfected the art of planetary warfare. The first wave of Etherion fighters was torn apart before they crossed into lower orbit. Tyrant's Roar was impaled by a kinetic lance fired from a repurposed orbital station and exploded in a blinding cascade. Panic spread through the fleet. Vrindos barked desperate orders, but Earth's counterattack was relentless. Human AIs jammed communication links, their cyber assaults corrupting navigation systems. Several dreadnoughts crashed into each other as their pilots fought phantom commands. Within 3 hours, half the fleet was gone. Vrindos realized the truth too late. Humanity had not been idle. For centuries, they had prepared, not for expansion, but for defense-perfect, surgical, brutal defense. Worse yet, Earth was only the beginning. The humans had seeded colonies in hidden corners of space, silent and watchful. They had learned from history how empires rise and fall. They had built weapons, not for show, but for survival. A second transmission came. A different voice now, cold as ice. "Your empire ends where humanity begins." The Sovereign's Fist attempted to retreat, but as it fled, it was targeted by dozens of quantum missiles, each phasing through its shields as if they were mist. The ship broke apart in silent agony, scattering burning debris across the stars. Some Etherian ships escaped, a handful only limping back toward the Empire's core worlds. They carried stories of Earth, of humanity's unbreakable spirit, of the silent fury they unleashed. And thus, for the first time in 10,000 years, the Etherian Empire felt fear. True, paralyzing fear. Admirals argued over what had happened, scholars scrambled to study human history, and prophets whispered dark omens. The word spread through the Empire like a plague. Do not approach the Terran exclusion zone. Do not awaken humanity's wrath. Run. Always run. In the cold halls of Itharian Prime, the High Emperor convened his council. Many demanded a second invasion. Some urged diplomacy. But in the end, the Emperor himself decreed, "Leave the humans be. Pray they do not come for us." The Empire had learned a lesson written in blood and fire. Some worlds were not meant to be conquered. Some species, once provoked, could not be stopped. In the darkness of space, a new legend was born. The legend of humanity, not as conquerors, but as the one species the Empire dared not cross. And the warning still echoed in every corner of the galaxy, etched into memory, etched into fear. One warning: run,